So we don't get the morning music, so we're gonna let the countdown still count down. But as long as people are listening to us on Instagram, they might as well listen to us here too, because
Hell nah. Hell nah.
let me change this.
You might have to look some up. See what y'all got down there. Hey, if I get a bad experience, bro, I'm coming after you. Just know that. You ain't finna mess up one of my good times. This dude funny. This dude late funny.
Good morning, shut-ins.
Yo, 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 yo. No music.
Not today.
No music. No music.
There we go.
No music. Good morning. Shut-ins. Let's go. We ready. Y'all like that? I'm gonna stop now. Got a show to do. That is replacing music. Music. Cause Facebook don't with us like that. They like, yo, you driving too much traffic. And we can't let you play this good music that's causing all this traffic. But they can't copyright these vocals right here.
No, they're yours. If somebody reuses them in their show, then you can mute their audio.
I'm suing.
I feel like I need to get situated here. Super excited about today's show. Thanks everyone for joining us. By the way, before I forget, I'm sort of about to get into it. We're having Pearson Crosby. It's really now Pearson R. Kennedy-Crosby. But Pearson Crosby, some of you may know of him. He's from Alaska. He's a vet. He's a huge activist. He does a tremendous amount of stuff. Like his bio is like crazy long. So share today's show. And today's contest is going to be for a vet. I'm happy that you're reading. Today's
This is Zoe's.
Shout out to Zoe.
Keeping us sweet on deck.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good. So today's contest is we got to tag vets. I'm trying to think of what the prize should be.
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up, everybody?
Tag a vet.
Good morning.
Look, if somebody in the comments wants to be the prize giver for today's prize, it's for vets. So we want to give a prize to people that like enter the contest and then bring a vet on. We want a vet to win. So
Rebecca said, "Good
morning, Layton.
Good morning."
This is by the way, if everyone's wondering, because it might seem a little weird, but this is
Layton. Where's your girlfriend? Why she ain't in the chat?
She's definitely there listening.
Nah, we need two separate eyes, my brother. We need that. We need that extra view.
This is a sulka tie, Sulka. You can look it up. Look it up.
Y'all need to have 5 TVs in the house turned.
Don't look it up though in a way that. Don't look it up in a way that like takes you away from the show.
Ooh.
Sulka. Yeah, no, this is awesome. It's like almost like an 8-bit tie. I don't know what these little guys are. It's weird. They have comb hands though. Anyway.
So Mike is high looking at his tie.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
He is
Maybe.
high.
What are we gonna give away today?
What's up, Andrew?
Look, by the time the show's over, the prize is gonna be great. Trust us. But we're gonna figure that part out. But so here's the deal: is you have to Man, it used to be jam. Not that it's not jam anymore, but poor Avril. Hi, Vanessa. I gotta look like this. Hi, Jessica. Hey, Janny. Thanks for liking the stream. Lady J. We appreciate you guys. Sheila. Yeah, it's kind of like Cryptai.
Layton, she needs to set up her phone too.
Oh, you want the second view?
We need the extra view, Layton.
We need the views.
Don't be holding back on the views, man.
Yeah, anyone who's on a computer, you can also go to YouTube and then have it play there and just put us on mute on one of them. Get some extra views for us. But we appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, this is my awesome Tide today. He's eating cupcakes, which is a good sign early on in the show.
Hey, Miss Paradise.
You were actually on Coffee Time with Almeida this morning.
I was up early.
Doing 2 shows today.
Yeah. Double dipping
today.
today.
Like hazard pay. You need hazard pay.
Double dipping today.
It's double dipping Friday.
Everybody getting a piece of chocolate.
Somebody said, God. All right, Irva. All right, so today's contest is going to be sponsored by Irva, and God, I'm looking at Nick in the thing, and
good morning, Lori.
I'm gonna scurry and do the right thing here for a second.
Tell Eric Martin I was just giving him shit yesterday. No, I'm still disappointed, Lady J. I'm hurt. I was talking to Mike about it yesterday, how hurt I was actually. And it brought tears to my eye.
Wait, you're hurt?
Lady J, the way she was talking to me, it was so mean. I didn't understand what I did. But it's all good. We still got some of her jam. So I could just wipe my tears away with this. Take some jam and I should be alright.
Sometimes Mike takes a long time to do stuff.
I can't see the rest of the chat.
You can't? Oh.
Nope. I can't see what y'all saying. Melissa.
All right. So today's contest, Ruben, I hope you appreciate this. You shouldn't, because I should have. Whatever. I'm late. But today's contest is sponsored by Irva. So for today's contest, y'all got to go search for Irva right now, wherever you are, and follow them.
Oh.
Because
Carissa jumped in the chat. Hey, Carissa. I was just joking. I just like giving Layton crap. That's it. You didn't really have to do it. But
you are in trouble.
But I appreciate the comments and extra view.
Carissa, we're fixing your video. It's actually exporting somewhere right now. It just takes a while. But gotta go. And other videos too. So we're actually going to release on-demand clips. Today's contest is sponsored by Irva. I'm going to flash their logo one more time so that this all sort of ties together nicely.
Chris Almeida.
Follow for the contest. If you want to do today's contest, you got to go follow them. The way to do that when you're on Facebook, by the way, is like you can make us the little tiny window in the little corner, and then you can go browse wherever you want, which is really what you should be doing instead of navigating away from the show in the first place, because we're awesome. Go follow Irva, and then in our comments, tag a vet and say we want to win in the comments of the thing. We'll make it easy today, okay? So you got to follow Irva too, because they're the sponsor for today's contest. It's going to be CBD stuff, which is going to be great, because everyone can use a little bit of CBD that's not gas station CBD.
Or you can go get some gas station CBD.
Yeah, or you can do that. You can say F the contest, right? Who wants free good CBD when you can have gas station CBD?
That gas station CBD is so good for you. Believe me, you're going to be asleep for a long time after taking it.
Builds up your immunity system, challenges your body.
You want something to relax you, it's definitely going to relax you.
Like, why do I feel weird?
You're going to feel like something you never felt before.
So thank you to, and we'll flash you guys later on the show too, but thank you for Irva. This way, when you're going on Facebook, it's ERVA, right? That's the logo. Make sure you follow them, because we're going to check.
We gon' check.
All right, so that's the deal. Remember, tag a vet in the comments. Say we want to win that stuff. We want to win today's contest.
Tag the vet.
Not that anyone is ever tagging their friends. So, by the way, can I just say for a second?
Yeah.
If I were at home alone, shut in, and didn't really have much of any contact with people, when this show came on, if I watched it every day, I would want to tag a couple of friends to bring them in. To be like, yo, come watch the show with me. This can be our morning routine. We're literally on every day. What's up? Shout out to Mike Wisdom.
Mike Wisdom.
Shout out to Rebecca and Ava. Thanks for watching.
This is that one neat trick. Gonna use that in the future.
No, so two people win today. You and your vet friend. If you are a vet and you somehow don't know any other vets in your life, which is possible, tag yourself twice in the same thing, and then you'll get 2 prizes if you want to be like that. But otherwise, you probably know a vet someplace that you don't hate that could use some CBD. So, because we've gone through this before with double vet contests. I wanted to do a vet contest today specifically, number one, because we want to do at least one a week, but also because we have Pearson Crosby on today. So anyone who knows who Pearson Crosby is, he's an amazing dude out of Alaska, and we're really excited to have him on. He's going to be coming on in like 10, 15 minutes. So tag your vet friends so they can come and see and hear what Pearson's up to and maybe win some stuff.
Nick, you gonna stop talking about my beard? No, I'm not cutting it. Not happening, my brother.
So shout out to Irva. Thank you for jumping in there, Ruben. We appreciate it. Ruben, and I know Ruben's been waiting, but Ruben, this isn't, this is like an impromptu thing today, but
if y'all think I should cut my beard,
I know I put you on the hook for 2 things, but
y'all think I should cut my beard, put some scissors or a lot of vets in here in the comments.
All right.
Oh, look who showed in the comments. Amanda Joseph. She finally hopped back in. Do you remember her? The vet.
Really? Hi, Amanda. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you. Today's a good day to win.
Top of the morning, gents.
This is going to be interesting. Let's see if we can. I'm trying to make it easy for everybody here. All right. We need to. Everyone understands what the contest is today, right? First of all, we're having Pearson Crosby. We're also having John Olarnik. And I'm sorry, John. I don't mean to stumble upon. John Olarnik is a chef. He's going to come on, and he's going to cook us food live on the show today. Makes us all starving, but he's going to teach us. And I actually have the stuff. He gave me the recipe, and I'm going to have it up on the screen. Amazing. If this all works smoothly, I deserve a cookie of some sort. So we're going to get Nick on. Then we're going to have Pearson Crosby come on. And then we're going to have John.
Thank you, Sarah. Never cut the beard. Whew. Sorry, I've been MIA. My son is only 3 weeks old.
Welcome, everyone who normally we don't see in here.
Oh,
well, Amanda, I guess we all have
congratulations.
But congratulations.
Just
because you had a kid 3 weeks ago doesn't mean you can't be watching every single day.
Ooh, usually that's my line, but Mike. I guess Mike is taking over.
I'm just kidding.
But hey, she in the military. She finna put you in a leg lock. You ain't gonna.
Oh wait, that's your trainer?
No.
Oh shit. Wait.
That was a lady that was in the military, Amanda Joseph.
Oh no, yeah, she'll kill me. She'll kill me quick.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Amanda.
Talking mess.
We appreciate your service, Amanda. I'm glad you're here because our contest is geared towards vets today. It's Veteran Friday on Disrupt America.
I don't care about winning no more. I want these hands.
You can also win. It'll be like a double reward.
She like, can I win a 12-round match with you?
So you watch the comments because you gotta be, and well.
Well, you got somebody spamming it
every time. Yeah, Nick, we don't need you. Well, actually, Nick. Some of these is that Nick is tagging people that he believes to be, um, veterans. I think, but some of them aren't. But some of them probably are.
Ooh, she said hilarious. I was a level 2 combat.
Oh shit! All right. Well,
Yo, just
wait.
I got that address if you need it. I don't want no parts of it. Well, because if I don't help her out, she gonna come after me too.
All right, let's go to Nick. We're gonna go live right now to Nick the intern.
Vanessa said, "I thought you meant veterinarians," which I thought was odd, but okay. She thought you meant
Wait, did Rebecca say that joke?
No, Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa.
No, she said she thought it.
Every week we have somebody who accidentally thinks that. Well, here, come in here.
Everybody tag their vets.
We're live with Nick the intern. He seems. Nick, can you hear us?
Yeah, I could barely hear you over all that frizzle on the top of Eric's head. It's like static. Do we have a razor sponsor for him yet? Like, I remember when I first started working here, it was shiny. It was all kept up. It looks like quarantine cue ball happening over there. What's going on, Eric?
Good, right?
What's going on, bro? Are you okay?
Yeah, I got hit. I bumped my head not too long ago.
It's
Well,
okay.
it looks like you're
Not
looks
a
like
space.
you're pretty far away.
I'm really
what
high
country
right
is that?
now.
What country is that?
No, I'm in space, homie. I'm really
is
high
that what
right
that is?
now. I'm trying to get back home.
Oh, okay.
See, I called my friend Elon Musk yesterday, and I said, Elon, I'm in Indonesia. I'm trying to get back to Massachusetts so I can have some of that jam everybody's been talking about up there in wherever the heck Eric Martin is. And it's Elon Musk, so he knows exactly where you are.
So can you
So
tell
I
us,
said,
is the
"Listen, I
Earth
need a
flat?
trip." And so he got me onto the last SpaceX launch that they had just yesterday. It was a quiet one. They have this whole base down there in Indonesia, robot monkeys, huge layer, whole 9 yards. I'll write a book and sell it later.
Can you tell us, is the Earth flat from there?
Listen, I wish I could tell you that, but I was instructed by our past guest. What was his name, Mike? The flat Earth guy from episode something?
Oh my God, I'm such a heel for forgetting. Somebody in the comments, hurry
This
up.
is a cannabis show, everybody. Don't be insulted.
So is that the moon behind you? What planet is that? I'm trying to figure it out.
That's not Earth, because the Earth is flat. Remember?
Okay, so
He
what
told
is that
us
behind you?
Specifically, that the Earth.
Are you
is
in
flat.
orbit?
I'm orbiting right now. You see, that's what happens when you're a size 42 waist size. You start orbiting around shit when you get sent up to space. I weigh as much as you do, Eric. I just look like I'm the size of like a small Italian man that should be yelling at children to get off their lawn. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So who's on the show today?
Well, Pearson Kennedy-Crosby is coming on.
Okay.
He's coming on from Alaska, which is really cool. He's coming on in a couple minutes, actually.
You know, I have a friend in Alaska, and she's really interesting because she flew out from Massachusetts to Alaska, and she's been posting all this stuff about how we should start rallying and whatnot, and it's just so sad because ain't nobody wants to go outside and rally right now. You know, Alaska's interesting. Have you seen those bush people? Did you see those Alaskan bush people? You know who I'm talking about, Eric? The Alaskan bush people. They got like 3 teeth. They live out in the woods. They have like normal people fly out. And then they're like, oh, well, I didn't know he was like this at first, but it's warming up on me. I don't mind shitting in a hole for a little bit, but, you know, I'll do it for Discovery. It's like doing it for the Vine. You know what I mean? You got to do it for the Discovery Channel.
I got you.
Right, like, remember when you was in like middle school and you started showing people all them titties on National Geographic? I learned that Eric's from the Inland Empire. He didn't know I'm a native Californian myself. I'm from San Diego. Santiago, right there in Hillcrest.
So,
Okay.
so Nick, you know, and I I don't mean to rush our time right now. Clearly, when you're orbiting the Earth, and I'm sure that it's not cheap for this to be happening right now. And we've given you no budget for this whatsoever.
Yeah, that's why I had to blow Elon Musk, motherfucker. That wasn't fun. I had to put myself out to Elon Musk to get me a ride back to Massachusetts. It's not fair. It's not fair, Mike.
Elon's
it's not
never,
fair how you treat me, homie. Look, I broke my neck brace, so I had to resort back to my crappy pillow. I'm not having a fun time, buddy. And yet I'm still up here worried about the show, showing up on time every day.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's to be debated. So where do you know where you're headed right now?
I'm just trying to go. Well, first I gotta land. I'm gonna be landing probably in New York City. They told me that was the safest place to land, and I'm gonna try and get a rental car and head up to back up to Lynn.
Well, I wouldn't rush.
No.
No.
Maybe I'll go to San Francisco tomorrow.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, I think I'll go to San Francisco. Listen, I'm gonna call Elon. I'm gonna go get myself a different. Well, I gotta go to San Francisco to go see Elon anyway, don't I? He's over there.
Yeah, Nick. Well, Nick, you figure it out, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh shit. Okay, listen, Mike. I'm gonna call you later. I'm
So-
gonna see if I can get some money from you later, so I can get maybe some snacks or something. off this
Last
place.
question: Are you just floating around? Are you in a ship, or how is the air?
I can't really confirm nor deny my location due to federal authorities and other things that might be in act while watching this show. So, Agent Petrosky, if you're watching this, you can go fuck yourself.
All right. Well, nice talking to you.
That.
Like,
Thank you so much. Don't let me go. Don't make me do that thing to Elon Musk that he likes so much again.
what?
It makes me call him Elon Tusk. It's messed up.
Sorry, you guys had to hear this. This
I hate Elon Musk.
this should have been muted,
It's
but
weird.
all right. Back to the show.
That was Nick the Intern. We appreciate him. And also, shout out to Scott, the superfan, who joins us every single day.
Exactly, Dan. What the fuck?
Shout out to Scott, the superfan, who's manning the chat every single day and pasting handy links for all of y'all in there. And he brought us breakfast the other day. Shout out to Cheryl.
Shout out to Scott and
Adolmi.
his
Who brought us.
posting my workout page. Much love, Scotty.
Up next, we're gonna have
Good morning, Cheryl.
Pearson on. I'm really excited about that.
Cheryl was our breakfast sponsor yesterday.
Yeah, Cheryl's awesome. Thank you, Cheryl, for that. It was delicious. Somehow Eric got the unsweetened tea. I don't know how that happened, but that was.
It's all good. I mean, it's completely ruined, traumatized my taste buds.
For
but
tea, you never want tea again.
It's all good. I let it go this time. But next time, no. Cheryl, I wouldn't mess with you. I know your last name. We friends. We on the same side. We on the same side. On the same side. You took his drink. Oh, Cheryl says you took what?
No, I don't know what she's talking about.
What?
No, I happen to.
Next
open
time I'll tell her to put 35 sugars in it. You took his drink.
I happen to. No, I happen
Next,
to get the orange
we
juice.
Cheryl, he took my drink. Because
what
I
she's
don't,
talking about.
Cheryl, I know you kind of
Who
don't.
would? No, listen.
Wow.
Why would I have? Why would somebody order me unsweetened
Yeah, he
tea?
switched the drinks.
Which of us looks more likely to
Wow.
have sugar? Which of us looks more likely to?
Where's the loyalty?
You know, there's orange juice in the fridge. I think. Do 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 do. This is where the numbers on the show drastically drop off. Everyone's like, "Where's Eric?" They're rushing off to message him and see if he's okay. So up next, we're gonna have Pearson Crosby on. He just needs a couple of minutes. He's just resetting his Wi-Fi. Yeah, I can't believe you guys. I can't believe Cheryl. Give her a segment and she like throws me under the bus. Yeah, I don't know where Eric disappeared to. So yeah, up next we're gonna have Pearson Crosby on, and then we're gonna have John Olarnik come on, and he's gonna cook. He's calling it the Shut-Ins cheesesteak. Good morning, Shut-Ins cheesesteak sandwich, and I am super psyched. Except for the part where I just have to watch him make it, and then he gets to eat it, and I'm gonna be sitting here not eating it. Yeah, it's a scandal. Good job, Cheryl. Oh, look who's in the comments. Looks like Eric is in the comments. Oh, he hates me. Yeah, if anyone's reading the comments on Facebook, Eric has joined the show remotely. He's watching live right now. No, I thought he was going to get juice, but apparently he just went to... Apparently Eric is quitting from the bathroom. You heard it all here first. The show is just now Disrupt America. Mike Dube loves Mario games. And no.
I think this is funny. Where's the loyalty? Where's the loyalty?
You made everyone worried.
I know, right? I should quit because of some unsweetened tea. Yeah, that's how bad it is. That's just for everybody out there to know. Just for everybody out there to know. That's how serious it is. You don't do that to me. You don't make me drink unsweetened tea because your drink was unsweetened tea. And it was supposed to be.
We're about to have Pearson Crosby on, which I'm like so excited about. The dude has been up all night. He's working on something, and whenever he works on something, it's like for the betterment of the world. Whatever he's doing, I'm sure it is. And I was like, "Yo, dude, you should come on soon." And he was like, "Yeah, I can come on in a couple hours. I'll just stay up." He's been up all night, but he's like a hardcore vet. You've met him before. You know who he is, right? Pearson Crosby? The dude from Alaska? He's like tall, handsome, cannabis veteran speaker. Yeah.
If he probably knows it.
Yeah, you're totally going to recognize him when you... Here's a mess today.
Yo, don't think I forgot.
Yeah, Christy Lee, Yum Cheesesteak is right.
I'm only back on it. Look at, by the way, I'm only back on the show because it's business. Just understand our relationship after this is hurt.
We wanted some of that.
No more sharing blunts.
It's all right. He's saying that now.
He got to roll his own shit.
I got to
roll my own shit.
He's taking Love Potion, so he's probably going to change his tune in a second. That's Ruben's Love Potion.
I'm just telling y'all.
That means it works.
I do this. I'm only finishing the show for business purposes. It's a contract.
Just in case anyone, I don't even know where I put this. Just in case anyone forgot, today's free giveaway is by Irva. They're gonna be psyched because A lot of times I'm not ready with that stuff when I should be. Go find them on Facebook, like them, and then in the comments tag a vet, bring them in here and say, let's win the free CBD or whatever. Just as long as you tag them and say, let's win something, so we know that that's an entry. That's kind of the important part. And get them on in here. And then we're going to win.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that.
Shout out to Tanya. Woo, Tanya. And Adam.
That's the only. I'm only doing a show for y'all. This is for y'all. But this right here, it's a line right. We ain't got no lines to put here, but it's a line right here. This I'm only doing this for y'all. This for y'all. Eric, why are you so fresh today? So what days am I not fresh? Is the real question. What ingredients will we need? I have steak ready for Carissa breakfast.
Hear me?
Hey, what's up? Pearson, can you hear us?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Awesome. We're going to switch to you as soon as we get your video back in here.
Okay. All right. Let me.
I should take our video off. That might help him.
Rebecca said, I found $15 so far in the laundry. Well, Rebecca, you know what to do with that. Send it to taxes. Donate to the local community.
Oh, you guys got it.
I'll tell you what, we're going to stop our video. Don't worry, we're still here.
Okay.
And that might make your connection better. So this way, because people want to see you. They don't really care about seeing us.
But you both are beautiful.
Oh, no, you should keep your video on so everyone can see you. We'll just turn ours off.
Oh, no, I turned my Wi-Fi off. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm 20 miles from the closest gas station.
Dude, welcome to the show. We appreciate you being on. You're live from Alaska right now, right? Can you hear us? Hello?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you fine now. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
Awesome. So, dude, welcome and thank you for joining us this morning. You're in Alaska right now, is that right?
That's good. I live on a 26-acre lodge. We run it as a B&B. Me and the old lady decided to manage it about a year ago after we had my son, and it's pretty cool. Never thought I'd be doing this, being raised in Philadelphia.
That's amazing. So tell us what you're up to out there. Give us the lowdown. Did you catch me? I was just saying, give us the lowdown of what you've been up to. Can you hear me, bud?
So I don't know if you guys are talking right now, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear us now?
There you are.
Maybe that'll be better. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
What's up, man?
All right, there it is. I can hear you now.
Awesome. So we can hear you too. Give us the lowdown of what's going on.
Okay, yeah. So you contacted me at 3:00 this morning here, but I was up working. But so I'm the development director for the Alaska Veterans Foundation. Our mission is to end veterans homelessness and suicide in the state. It was established back in 2005, hoping to get a veterans village accomplished in Anchorage, which is 360 miles that way. Compared to pretty much every other city, our homeless population is a fraction. I mean, I think we have an estimated 139 veteran homeless. At least guys are men or women that admit to being veterans and homeless. So that's where the statistic comes from. And we're trying to put together a transitional housing, retirement home, training facility for veterans to give them the fulfillment that they once had in the military, and get them some good job training, and try to keep them on the right foot. So right now, Alaska has the most veterans per capita in the United States. So 1 out of every 9 people you walk past in Alaska is a veteran. That doesn't include their spouses or their kids or their family members. So pretty much everybody's tied to the military here. We have 2 big bases, the strategic missile defense systems here, and we're one of 2 states that don't have a veterans hospital. So right now, I'm on the National Homeless Veterans panel for the VA. I was talking to people yesterday. We had a discussion from people with veterans all across the United States.
Oop, you might have frozen. Let's give him a second and see if he comes back. I guess that's what kind of happens when you're in Alaska and you're walking around coming live.
Alaska seems like a fun place to live. They got king crab there.
It kind of, yeah, it does.
Eat that all day, every day. I'll be out there with 50 baskets, catching them all for me.
Oh, he's back.
A year.
Hey, we just got you back. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are. We lost you for about 30 seconds there, but you were.
So I'm going to assume that you guys can still hear me, hopefully.
Yes, we can.
But I.
All right. Come back to him in a second. It's Alaska. And everyone loves Pearson. Scott, I'm not sure where exactly in Alaska he is. And Scott, if you are able to paste some of his stuff and pin it in the comments, that would be awesome. So we had his title as Development Director at Alaska Veterans Foundation. So if we can put that up, that would be awesome.
Yep, Jody, love Alaskan king crab. You know it. I can eat it all day. Why every time?
All right, I'm coming into my office. Maybe this will help.
You're back. You're back, and the signal is actually pretty strong.
Okay, cool. I came inside. Usually I get better service outside, but apparently not. I don't know how much you heard of that.
So you were starting to tell us what you were doing over at the Alaska Veterans Foundation.
Oh wow. Okay, so you missed a lot of that. So I'm the development director. We acquired a 55-acre property that we are going to have a training facility for veterans. We're trying to make it self-sustainable. We're working with University of Alaska, Fairbanks, their agriculture program, and a bunch of other leaders in the community throughout the state, actually. And being my background with cannabis, I guess it kind of fell into place. We're going to try to, or we are. I mean, we got the property secured last night. Have a training program for veterans to be able to come up, seed to harvest, learn how to grow their medicine, and also job training for the really the most booming industry that we've ever seen, our parents have ever seen. And mainly because it's a pretty much a guaranteed job. Cannabis isn't going anywhere. Very soon in the next, I always say the next couple of years. Maybe, I'm saying 2 years. I said 5 years, 3 years ago. So I'm sticking with that. Federal legalization is going to happen, and there's going to be a lot of jobs created by that. And yeah, I'm just trying to get these guys prepared, trying to give them an outlet. I mean, growing cannabis is very, very rewarding, I guess you can say.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and certainly, I mean, we've seen it out here on the East Coast too, giving, helping vets sort of get connected with the ability to cultivate and grow their own medicine is a huge deal, right? On a lot of different levels.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every adult in Alaska is allowed to grow 6 plants. We skipped right over medical. The highest percentage THC you can get in an edible, you can get 50 milligrams. That's it, which isn't even close to what you'd need for medical supply, and it's expensive as shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping to talk with the legislators, the revenue department, to try to get the taxes lowered. It's $800 a pound right now for flower and taxes. It's just right off the top, you're paying the IRS $800 a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Some states you can buy a pound for $800. So it's tough up here, and I'm glad that my board of directors approved that, and we're working hard on it. It's gonna be a cool project.
Yeah, no, that's great. And so, is there a way that people can help out?
Oh yeah, so we're not limiting the training to just Alaska. I'm working with balanced veterans out of Pennsylvania, Ellen Brown. I'm working with a lot of people from NECAN, and just trying to get as many people involved as possible. We're going to be doing the grows out of connexes or shipping containers because of the weather up here, and we'll be able to get them up quickly. I guess it's the next generation of things. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be a big undertaking, but it's going to help a lot of people.
Awesome. Yeah, and so we put up links to your Facebook page for the Alaska Veterans Foundation, and we pinned it up there. So everyone go visit them and make sure you like and follow them. And yeah, we really appreciate you, and I'm excited that we'll get a chance to also see you, I guess, live in one of the NECAN live training series, video series, right?
Yeah, I just got off I was just messaging with Catherine. I'm actually going to have a Harvard professor come on. He's a psychology professor, one of the best budtenders and personally I know from Alaska, and also Brandon Emmett, who was one of the first picked by the governor to sit on the marijuana control board. I know you guys are having a lot of issues with getting licenses and stuff, so hopefully he'll bring some light into it.
Yes. I was just like, so people are wondering where in Alaska you are today.
Fairbanks. I'm 20 miles south of Fairbanks. My closest neighbor is about a mile.
What do you do throughout the day?
So I do most of my work. My business stuff is on the East Coast. I own a company out of Delaware. But I just pretty much ride around on the ATV and do wood. I've gotten really into woodworking. My neighbor gave me a lathe, and I can't get away from it. Nice. But I shoot a lot. I shoot every day, so
nice.
I keep up with the assault rifle and my Glock. So, but I just go right outside. Like those are my targets right out there. So
nice.
You're
That's
You're
my hobby.
definitely threatening Eric with a good time. He while we were having trouble connecting with you, he was like, "Yeah, Alaska looks pretty cool. I'm ready to go."
Well, I got 7 guest rooms here, 18 beds, 3 kitchens, 14 bathrooms.
Flights is cheap now. Don't.
Yeah, I think it costs like $30 to fly from Boston to Alaska right now.
$400 round trip right now. I checked it out yesterday.
Wow. By the way, that's like
You got some
that's
king
Hawaii
crab?
prices.
You got some king crab? You know where to get it?
Well, there is king crab in Alaska, but it's a flight. It's definitely a puddle jumper, a bush plane.
Well, so what you're saying is we would have to bring the king crab with us, is what you're saying.
No. There's king crab. I mean, you'll never get moose anywhere else besides here, and I guess Maine has moose. You won't get Alaska moose.
I wanna go Alaskan king crab fishing. I wanna go catch my own.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous. And it's cold as hell. I know a couple people that did that. I guess they still do. It's I don't know. I'm glad I went into the Marine Corps and not become an Alaska crab fisherman. But
that's what you would end up doing. So you're from Alaska?
No, I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh,
I came up here about 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's living the dream.
Well, if you ever got some leftover crab, I'll just shoot you over my address.
Yeah. They'll definitely not spoil by the time they get. That's the last thing you want is spoiled king crab legs. But they send all the good shit down to the lower 48. Seriously, I got better king crab at the Reading Terminal Market in Philadelphia than you get up here. I mean, unless you catch it yourself. Yeah. But the salmon, I mean, I wasn't really into fish that much before I came up here and excuse me. The salmon's awesome.
You go fishing?
It's I don't know. It's incredible.
You go fishing a lot?
What's that?
You go fishing a lot?
Well, I have, but I didn't go much last year. I was still getting used to the property, like mowing fucking 7 or 8 acres of grass that gets 23 hours of sunlight a day is pretty hard to keep up with. So right now the sun will be up for I think it's up to 17 hours a day right now. It'll keep going until it's 22 hours and 50 some minutes.
Is it hard to sleep there?
Oh yeah, I think the winter affects me worse. It's always dark. Like it was the coldest winter in 44 years this year. It was under -25 for like 5 weeks straight.
What?
Yeah. I took my weapons out at -43 degrees and they actually fired. It was crazy.
-43.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like you'd never experienced anything like that. My hands are like permanently screwed. I don't know if you can see them.
You got frostbite on them?
No, it's more like frost nip. I definitely don't have the same feeling in them, the tips of my fingers, as I did before the winter. But I mean, when I first moved up here, I lived in a neighborhood, and now that I'm out here. Like Canada's that way, 500 miles, and I doubt that there's another house in between.
So you had So how did you keep the house warm? Did you just you have like a fireplace and stuff?
No, just a lot of blankets.
Excuse me, what?
Just a lot of blankets. No, we have Toyo stoves. We have a wood burning stove. I think we have 5 Toyos. This is the lodge part. So it's like a bed and breakfast. I think there's 3 in here, 3 Toyos, and they run off heating oil, pretty much diesel. And then we have glycol heater and the residence side, which is pretty good. But yeah, we were going through 500-600 gallons a month with
What?
with it that cold. Yeah, it was a $1,400 to $1,700 bill for the fucking electric, or not the electric, the oil.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's tough living up here. I like to tell everybody that I'm.
What's the temperature right now?
I would say 40, probably like 40, 45.
And you in a t-shirt?
Yeah. No, it's a t-shirt weather. It's literally been.
That's
like,
40 is t-shirt weather. Negative.
Yes, it's t-shirt weather. It's different though. I mean, I've been subjected to
Absolutely not.
30 below for the past couple months. You know.
Wow.
It sucks though. I mean, so there's 4 feet of snow out here, right? And it's all melting, all of it. So that has about 3 feet of snow on it, and so there's like flooding and all types of crazy shit.
So how did you use does the water pipe stay cold to like shower and stuff?
No, I mean, it depends on how you have it set up. But this place got renovated, I think 5 years ago, so it's all pretty up to date. We never have
your car stay warm too?
So we plug our cars in. We actually have a.
Yeah, I seen those in Canada. It's like a thing
oil
that
pan
plugs
heaters,
into
battery heaters, engine block heaters, and every car pretty much in Fairbanks has an extension cord coming out of the front of it, and you have to plug them in under 30 below.
Yeah, when I lived in Winnipeg,
I think 20 below.
When I lived in Winnipeg, they had like. They had plugs in the parking lot.
All the restaurants or the parking lots in Alaska in the interior have just electric boxes. People just drive around with extension cords coming out of their hood.
Wow, that's funny.
Diesels don't have a good time up here. And,
I bet.
Trying to think of something else unique that goes on. I don't know. Most of the stuff here. I mean, it's like we don't have any venomous animals or no reptiles. We don't have any snakes. If it's gonna kill you, you're gonna see it coming, and it's gonna be violent.
Well, that's pretty good, right? I mean, I guess for somebody who doesn't like snakes and spiders and all that stuff, you don't really have any of those up there, right?
What's that? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was just saying, it's actually a lot of people would really like that with no snakes and spiders.
Yeah, if you can put up with the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are considered the state bird. I think there's like 90 different kinds of mosquitoes.
What?
Up here.
Oh hell nah, nah.
Yeah, no, it is terrible.
It.
Like it is. I don't know. I don't know which is worse, the 40 below, or if you get caught out in a mosquito infested area with no net, because the bug spray doesn't really help. I think they got immune to that, so they smell that and come right at you. But yeah, you'll see like moose swimming in lakes and stuff because they're trying to get away from the mosquitoes.
Damn.
But yeah, there's all right. So there's been, I'm pretty sure, a pack of wolves roaming around the woods lately. And now I got to worry about bear that are coming out of hibernation.
What?
Not that I've ever seen a bear up here. I just don't want to be killed by a pack of wolves or a bear.
I wouldn't either.
Right? I mean, that just sounds terrible.
Is your house bear proof?
It's bear resistant.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can't have it all, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this door kind of opens on its own sometimes, but that was a joke. I didn't sleep last night. I was like, oh, I guess I could stay up and finish working on my workshop, and so I'm a little out of it. So my sarcasm's, I think,
no, you're good,
delayed.
man.
No, well,
it's good.
Yeah, we appreciate you hanging out and staying up and coming on live with us. I know there's a lot of people in the comments that are that are really appreciative.
What
and
kind of animals have you hunted?
I've actually never hunted. I mean, fish. If you can consider that hunting. I've
Just
never
fish.
hunted an animal before. I guess you can call me an Alaskan scavenger. I wait till my buddies haul up the 1,500 pounds of moose, and they can't get all the meat in their refrigerator, so they give me the rest.
That's dope. Well,
Yeah, right.
you know,
I
if you
mean,
ever
why
got
would I
to-
go out in the cold and go kill some animal, clean it, and you can't leave anything there? Like animal laws here, like hunting laws, fish and game, they are taken more serious than murder. Like
I seen the TV show that was talking about it. How serious they take it.
yeah. I mean, I don't not agree with it. I mean, people can talk their way out of stuff. Animals can't really do that. I think it was back in the 80s, they were allowed to, they like wiped out all the wolves, like almost all of them. They were allowed to shoot them from helicopters and planes.
Kind of like they're doing the hogs now.
Yeah, exactly. But they get $75 for a pelt per wolf pelt.
Wow.
So. Yeah, I mean, you got a helicopter. You got somebody to fly a helicopter for you. I'm sure you
got a
able
dog?
to get a lot of them.
You got a dog?
Do I have a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually just got one yesterday. Just got a puppy.
What kind?
I think he's German Shepherd, and I mean, his mom's a hound. So there was a litter that was left, like in a hotel. Like they just got, they were just born. The whoever was there, just grabbed the mom and left, and they found the mother a couple days later. She was still alive, but there was just this litter of puppies that were left to fend for themselves in a hotel room. So I guess we heard about it, or Megan heard about it, and yeah, we have a puppy now.
That's awesome. Exciting. Well,
yeah. My son turned 1 yesterday, and we got a puppy the next day. So.
Wow! Happy birthday to your son.
Thanks.
What's his name?
Odin.
Odin. Happy birthday to Odin.
Odin Robert Kennedy-Crosby.
It's a good name. Good, solid name.
Yeah.
Pearson, thank you so much for hanging out with us for a little bit today. We really appreciate it. I know you were up all night hard at work on stuff for the foundation. So we really appreciate you're hanging out with us, and I know a lot of folks in the comments were really excited to see you because we got a lot of the East Coast folks here. So you got a lot of fans out here, and it was great to see you. And thanks for
thanks a lot. Thanks for reaching out. I'm really glad you did.
Yeah, please come on anytime. Anytime you want to come on, we're always happy to have you.
Cool. All right, thanks a lot, gentlemen.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh man.
Take care.
That was awesome. So do you still want to live in Alaska now that you heard about all the stuff, like the bears and the temperature and the stuff?
Yeah, it's cool. Still got crab legs. Still got the crab legs. That's all I'm worried about. As long as I can go out there,
you just want
drop a few baskets, come back, get them. Shoot, man.
You just want the
ain't
crab.
no temperature high enough. Ain't no temperature cold enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Ain't no temperature high enough. Ain't no
That's true.
temperature
You
low
like it like a
enough.
sauna. You are happy
Ain't
for
no
it to.
temperature high enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
You are just happy to.
No, I like it hot because when you're hot, clean your body out. Getting rid of Come on, Scott, let's go, man. Let's just hop on the next flight down there. He said it's pretty warm right now. He said it's up to 40 degrees. That's great, you know. What's up, Johnny Two Socks?
You love that name, huh? Johnny, can you tell us real quick while we have a minute? We're just waiting for just a second. And John, if you happen to be listening, I don't see you on video. I think it's weird you're joined, but we don't see you.
Yeah, if he got guns and stuff, I ain't worried about them bears and stuff. Pop out 2 shots to that bear, he gonna run. He gonna be out of there, but be straight.
There he is.
That moose meat do look good.
Awesome.
That sounds good. I would love to try some moose.
This is gonna be fun.
I've had deer and rabbit. I've had snake. I've had what else have I had? I have that. What do they call baby cows? Veal. I have veal in Italy. I was like mad. I didn't even know what it was.
And John, go ahead and enable your audio if you can. We'll come to you in a minute. That's how you do that.
And the strength of 10 men. Johnny Two Socks, you said you was 65 years old. How you got strength of 10 men at 65? Don't act like we don't remember what you said.
Yeah, and John, we'll come to you no rush. We'll come to you in a few minutes.
Where everybody at? Why ain't nobody in the comments? Y'all quiet.
And this also.
You what? What does that mean, Johnny?
Well, maybe nobody's in the comments because you're only talking to Johnny on Twitch.
No, I'm
just
talking to everybody. Layton, Chef's backyard.
So, by the way, has anyone out there been watching to see about picking a winner?
Told me he going to have a Tesla pick me up. What?
We need somebody to pick a winner. You know who needs to pick the winner? Is going to be Ruben. I know Ruben's still watching.
Ruben bounced. Okay, Adam. Scott, we gotta check to see how much rent is, man. Eric, I keep trying to talk to you. You are passive aggressive with me. I don't know what your last message means. You said I don't have my fur sauna with me, but I'm gonna grab it. If it was sanitary, I would offer to share. I don't know what that means. Sorry, am I interrupting your show? I'm loyal.
Who's saying that?
Johnny, what are you talking about?
No, you're not interrupting our show, Johnny.
Layton, I got my
I was just
and steak ready. You making steak? You hope you making something for everybody. Yeah, screw you, Eric. This is mad rude of both of you.
Wait, who's saying that?
Ava, she be going hard in the comments. I don't understand. A portable I don't know what that infrared. I don't know what that is. An infrared sauna? What? A portable what? A portable sauna? What I'm gonna do? Steak and cheese.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're about to have John Olarnik.
Alaska, let's go, Adam. Shoot, let's get some rent numbers. See how much rent is. Get the Airbnb. I'm sure they got some nice ones out there.
All right.
Yeah, Layton, your girl's hungry. She saying she letting you know in the comments, bro. Get that food ready, my brother. It's time to eat.
Well, speaking of,
Couldn't resist the blow dryer question earlier, Eric. I know that was funny.
who
You're
said
right.
that?
That was funny.
Who said that?
Johnny, attitude is everything. Girl, I don't know what you keep talking about this attitude. Ava, nobody has an attitude with you. What what do you want from me?
I am. I'm super psyched right now.
I got you, Carissa. Don't worry. Layton know what's up. Layton know what's up.
So, just so that everyone knows, we're about to have Chef John Olarnik on,
Chef John.
and John's been super patient. John has been super patient with us. John, we're gonna come to you in just a second. John's been super patient with us. He's been sort of waiting to come on the show for a while, and I'm so psyched. So, by the way, John has his own YouTube channel. It's called Chef's Backyard. I'm sure Scott, the super fan, is going to pin it up there immediately. So, John is not only an amazing chef, John has a video on his YouTube channel that has like almost 6 million views on it.
Nice.
Like, John is super legit. And so John totally came up with John watches the show, by the way. It isn't just like, this isn't one of those like sort of like famous people out there that I find and I like beg to be on the show and then they're like, yes, I'll come on the show. Like, John has been watching the show.
It's nice.
And so he actually made like special for us. He's not only gonna make food for us live, right? It's a Good Morning Shut-ins cheesesteak sandwich.
Nice.
Because John is present and listens to the show, and he like came up with something that he knew like would fit in perfectly. And that's so awesome. And it's so fitting that John is gonna be our first chef to come on and cook us something. Nice. We had a mixologist come on, but we haven't had a chef on yet. So, without further ado, everyone, I would like to present Sean Jeff Olarnik. And John, we can see it. Can you hear us, John?
I can hear you. Yep.
Oh, perfect. You're coming in great. John, we really appreciate you joining us. Folks, you need to watch this because I know I'm totally hungry, and he's going to make something amazing. This is going to be awesome. And John, I will be paying attention because I've got half of your sort of recipe and list stuff up there, and then I've got the rest of it, and I'll be on the ball. So, without further ado, take it away, John. We appreciate you.
Beautiful. Hi. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, shut-ins. Hey, so we're gonna make a steak sandwich today. And my inspiration on this was we're all kind of limited on what kind of ingredients we have. So use what you have on hand. I got lucky. I work in a grocery store and I was able to find some sandwich rolls. But you could do this on your white bread. You could do it on Texas toast. You could do it on any of those. We're going to need a few ingredients. We're going to need the hoagie rolls, some mayonnaise, some butter, some sweet onion, bell pepper, some seasoning. It could be salt and pepper. It could be something more fancy. It could be celery salt. It could be something you borrowed. I don't know, whatever. You're going to need a little lunch meat, and you're going to need some cheese. A hot griddle, a knife to cut up your stuff, a spoon or another knife to spread your mayonnaise onto your bread, a hot griddle, some tongs, a spatula, and some plates. You guys ready to cook? All right, let's do it. So first thing we're going to do is we've got our griddle hot, and we're going to take our bread, and we're going to take a little bit of mayonnaise. So mayonnaise is kind of a secret chef ingredient because it gives good browning on your griddle. And you could do a griddle or you could do a big hot pan. You don't want it too hot because you don't want to burn what it is you're cooking, but you do need some heat in order to toast it, right? To toast your bread. All right. And then what you want to do is whenever you place the bread on the griddle, you want to press it down for a couple of seconds so that you get a good contact with that surface. And that's what gives you that nice even browning all the way through. And you'll hear it. You know, when you cook, you use all of your senses. You use your eyes, you use your nose, you use your ears, you use your taste, all of that kind of stuff. So we'll get that going. Now, while those are toasting, we're going to prepare the vegetables. First thing we want to do, I've got a sweet onion here, and it grows like this. The roots come out of the bottom, and then the green part comes up and gets the light from the sun and makes the bulb. Take that off. Take off the top. Take off the tail. Now we're going to turn that over. We're going to turn it on the flat side and cut it in half. And we'll remove that first kind of paper skin. And you can discard that. And now we're going to do what's called a julienne cut. And now you have this nice flat surface. You want to tuck your fingers, and we're cutting it into thin strips. And that's what julienne means. We'll turn it and then give it another slice. Now we're going to put this on the griddle first. So I'll set it on my plate right here. And then we're going to start working on the peppers. Before we do, let's check those buns. Let's see if they're starting to brown. Nope, not quite yet. We'll let them go. All right, peppers. Again, you got tops and tails. And what you can do, we don't need a whole lot of pepper for this. So you can actually just slice it down, and that would be enough for this recipe. But normally what I like to do is take off the top, cut through that, and then we'll take off the tail, and then that gives you a nice flat surface to work with. And then you can take your knife along the walls of the pepper and just cut little strips, right? And now that you have those little strips, you can cut them flat and cut them into thinner strips, which is your julienne cut again, right? And then we'll do that with our other peppers over here. Just real quick, while that bread is toasting, we'll just take a couple of slices of that off. And a couple of slices of the red. And that way we got some beautiful colors. We eat with our eyes. And my buddy Leighton hit me up earlier, said he was going to be cooking along. He showed me he had his griddle ready. He's got his ingredients ready. So let's cook, Leighton. All right. So now we have all of our vegetables ready. We'll check on this bread again. It's starting to toast a little bit, but we'll turn the griddle up a little bit more. All right, on the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to add some butter. And we're going to add those onions first, because we want the onions to brown a little bit before we add in the peppers. And I'm going to crank up the heat because we need to go. So while those are cooking, we can do the next step, which is get our meat ready. So I have 4 slices of lunch meat. You can use turkey, you can use ham, you can use roast beef. In this case, I'm using roast beef. Ideally for a steak sandwich, if you go somewhere and you order a Philly, they're going to be using a ribeye. They're going to slice it super thin on a deli slicer. I don't have a deli slicer at home, but I can buy lunch meat. So again, we'll cut that into thin strips. And we'll set that aside. Because as soon as those onions are ready, then we'll add in the bell peppers on top of that. And then we'll add the meat and melt the cheese. So our our onions are cooking. Now let's add in some of those peppers. And we're going to season it a little bit. We got our seasoning here. And you want to season those vegetables. The meat's already a little bit salty. The cheese is going to be a little bit salty, so you don't need much. All right, we got some nice toasting on here. We'll flip it over and let that cook down for just a minute. You guys have any questions?
John, this looks amazing, and we've got people in the comments that are. I think most of the comments are that this it's food time, and that this is fantastic, and people are really enjoying this. Of course, Leighton's in the comments.
Oh, right on.
And he says he's with you, and he's so happy, and that you guys will be cooking together soon.
Right on, right on. Much love, man. So yeah, I mean, this is just a simple sandwich. We're gonna move our bread over onto our plates, let that set aside, and then I can break up these vegetables. Pull this over to the hotter side of the griddle. And
So Eric is big into vegetables, and I'm not so much personally.
right
On my
on.
well, I mean, I don't know. Like, you don't make friends with salad, I think is one of my favorite quotes from The Simpsons.
Not true.
Well, and Eric, where I like vegetables, but I unfortunately, and most people cringe about this, is that I like them overcooked. I'm not a big al dente vegetable person. It's a texture thing for me. It's not that I don't want to eat healthy. It's that it's truly a texture thing. It's really tough for me to get through like the stuff that's too crunchy.
Right on. Well, we can do this sandwich for Eric, and then this will be yours. Just a kiss of vegetables, and then this will be like a big manly veggie sandwich, right?
Yeah, you can stack it up, my brother.
There you go. How about mushrooms? You like mushrooms?
I love mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Let's do that.
Yeah, and John, I usually tell restaurants that I'm allergic to mushrooms to make sure I don't get mushrooms on my sandwich. I know that's wrong. I know that's wrong of me. I just really don't like mushrooms.
Right on. I get it.
I like raw mushrooms, which is weird, but I don't like cooked mushrooms. It's like that rubbery. Again, it's a texture thing for me. It's like that rubbery stuff.
Yeah. So then what it is they're not cooking it far enough, because whenever you cook them, you need to cook them until they release all of their water and get au sec, which is dry. And at that point, they take on a much better texture.
Ah, well, maybe I do like mushrooms after all. Who knows?
Yeah. All right.
Man
so
up, Scott.
now let's add in that meat. So we're gonna do Michael's sandwich over here because it's just got a little bit of veggies, and then we're gonna do Eric's sandwich over here, and we'll add that steak in. Right. I lost the mushroom. That's okay. Now, since the meat's already cooked, we're just going to cook it real quickly, and we're really just warming it up. That's all we're doing here at this point. The meat is already salty. We don't need to add any more seasoning. It's picking up some of the butter from that griddle, so you're getting that nice flavor. And then what we're going to do is, now we've got some good steam coming from the griddle. We'll go ahead and we'll get them into bundles that are about the same size as the bread, right? So the bread there, and then we'll top it with cheese. For each one of these, I'm doing 1.5 slices of cheese. And we'll just let that start to melt. Whenever you can see it melting through is whenever we'll throw it on the plate. If you can bring the camera this way a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Good shot. So what we'll do, I can see it starting over here. That's what my spatula is for. I'm going to find the bottom piece of bread. That's this guy here, sesame seeds up on the top. And we'll use the spatula to kind of help guide it onto the sandwich over here. Put any of those remainders up there. And I've got some potato salad. Michael, do you eat potato salad?
I sure do eat potato salad.
All right, so those are some vegetables, right? And
Oh
then-
yeah,
and then
if we're counting potatoes as vegetables, I'm with you. You can cook for me
Right on.
anytime.
Right on. And then so here we go on the second one. We've already got that cheese melted, and we're going to pick up all those beautiful vegetables. Try to get it all in the bun.
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh man, it smells amazing, guys. I'm sorry you're not here to taste it with me, but this is what we got going on, guys. We got some beautiful sandwiches right here. This is a Philly style cheese sandwich. This is the Good Morning Shut-In steak sandwich. Now, if you follow me back over here, now I gotta take the obligatory bite and tell you all how good it is.
Yes.
I'm sorry I can't email you one of these, but let's give it a go.
Oh my God. Oh, John, Chef John Orlarnik. That looks so amazing. I gotta tell you, John, it's rare we eat, but it's not often that I'm actually like hungry on the show, and you have made me starving, absolutely starving. John,
I'm sorry, man.
And John, we have the recipe that we've been flashing up on the screen the entire time while you've been on. John, you did an amazing job. This is like live. You cooked live for us on the show. We appreciate it. You did an amazing job, and we hope to have you back again real soon. I can't believe how hungry I am. John, everyone make sure you go out and follow John at Chef's Backyard on YouTube. He's got lots of recipes. He's got lots of amazing content, very high quality content up there. So go check it out. Thanks so much, John, for joining us today.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
We'll see you soon, John. Wow, that was amazing. I want that. Whatever he made, I need now.
Oh yeah, that looked good. Layton out there making some food for his lady. But he didn't make nothing for us. It's all gravy though. And you was on the show? Wow, that's crazy.
I feel like I've never done this show yet where I was just like ready to go and get off. I don't know. I need to make sure that I eat on days that we have chefs come on, because I'm like seriously watching that was a first of all, that's a Good Morning Shut-Ins. I have the recipe. I'm gonna give it to one of the folks that helps us, and we're gonna put a post up that's special with the recipe, because that was
we
awesome.
all Graham.
And we're gonna cut that out and release it as a separate clip. I'm really excited. That was really good. I cannot believe how well that went. That's why I'm so happy about that, by the way. That looked really good. It went well. I only had the little yellow line. I figured out how to fix it in the middle of the thing. It looked great.
Hey, Chris.
John did an amazing job. Shout out to Christelle. John did an amazing job. It's no wonder that dude has like videos with like almost 6 million hits on it. He's literally has recipe videos up on YouTube with like millions of hits on it. It's crazy. That was so fun. I'm so hungry.
Christelle is outside.
Oh, is she? Hey, Christelle. Well, you're not outside over here.
She is outside. Should I come dance in front of the window?
You can if you like.
Come
Christelle.
boogie.
You can.
Hey, girl, come boogie.
You wouldn't. You'd be maybe the third person or fourth person that. Oh shit.
She want to come. She want to come dance. That was awesome. Well, you're welcome, Carissa. Well, you just keep trying to make us jealous in the comments because Layton made yours while he was making his. Yeah, we get it. We jealous.
Look at Scott, the
Layton don't make
superfan,
us
pasting
nothing.
your multiple Instagram
Layton
accounts
don't
up
make
there.
it.
I don't.
I know,
I don't
that's
even
what I
follow.
said.
I don't even know if I follow that one. Martin works out.
Layton didn't make us nothing when we hung out. Yeah, I told him to post it. I sent it to him. I told Scott, post my workout IG.
I'm hungry.
It's cold, Layton.
How come you didn't eat that other cupcake? Is it too sweet? A little too much?
Nah, because I ain't had no breakfast. I can't eat sugar.
It's my sister.
There she is. Hey.
She's in the background. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
She want to
Good.
get on the show.
Oh, you have our show on the thing.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering what you had on your phone, but it's our show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I wonder if it
hear
echoes.
my voice.
Echo, echo, echo.
Lighting and behind the scenes.
I know, huh? It's kind of cool, huh?
Yes, I just came to drop some stuff off.
I'll have to
Cool.
loan you Layton for some personal chefing.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for letting me crash your show.
Yeah, I love you. You should come on video.
I will. I'm off today.
You should.
I'm off Monday and Tuesday.
You
Cool.
you
We do
can
this show
loan
every
me
single
him.
day.
I know. I watch whenever I can. My internet dropped on Easter.
I don't really
shoot.
want
Did I win the?
to keep him. I just want to use him for
no, I don't.
however long it takes to make me some
No,
food.
Crystal didn't. Well, it's because you should file a complaint. It's really, and I mentioned this. It's because when he makes the decision, it like
What?
you can say stuff at the beginning, but then you won't
What are
win.
you
You got to
talking
say stuff at the end. She was one. She was She thinks that her comment on Sunday's show on the Easter show should have won.
Which one was it?
Well, do you remember what your comment was, Crystal?
It was does Bo know diddly?
Does Bo know diddly? And it was right at the beginning, and you loved that comment. And
I?
yeah, and then somebody else said something else, and
I'm sorry, Krista. So you filing a complaint?
Yeah.
Well, if the complaint upholds, okay, so we're gonna take the complaint into account and we'll do a review. We'll get back to you in about 10 or 15 business days. If you don't hear a response, send another complaint and we'll get back to you.
Oh, I will. My name's Karen.
Keep coming back every 10 to 15 business days if you don't get a response, and we'll see what happens.
oh,
No.
I had to go into work today, and I felt like the Invisible Man
did you?
a little bit.
Because of your mask?
And I had like a headscarf and stuff.
Oh wow, I can see that it is very Invisible Man-esque.
Have a great show, you guys.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you soon. That was my sister. I love her.
Carissa said, "Please take him." I don't want. Look at. I
Please.
know you have a hard time being with
Scott
him
picked the
for
winner.
more
Scott
than
picked the
2
winner.
hours, but I can't take him for more than 2 hours.
So Scott, remember there's 2 winners, right? There's the post, right? And it's the person who made it and then the vet that they did, right? So we know that. And yeah, of course. Thank you, Ruben. So the sponsor for today's contest is Irva. Dun, 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 dun. And they've been doing this awesome stuff where they're doing free hand sanitizer to people, and you just pay for shipping and handling. And we already made the jokes about the shipping and handling thing, but it's not much. And if you need hand sanitizer, it's awesome. And they also gave some to Nurse Cheryl to give to hospital employees, first responders. Yeah, we even got some there. So Irva's really awesome. And they just started. I didn't know they existed, and now we know they exist.
I mean,
and
kinda, Clarissa.
they're doing really cool stuff
I
for
just
the
want
community
the food, you know.
and for you.
And
they.
I'll listen to
Two
his
people are winning
accent for
today.
a little bit.
They're sending the stuff out to the winners. So if you win, if we figure out, and now I remember how this works because Scott has to message me so he doesn't ruin the surprise. And you should get out the Jeopardy music. Man, we're getting so on the ball one of these days, and that's all right.
I picked the winner
Scott,
on Easter when I was there.
Scott, when you are ready, you can message me the. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. He probably already did. He's like, Mike, did it not go through? It did. John, if you are watching, by the way,
It's probably the Jeopardy music that.
oh wow, okay, that's right. Scott wasn't picking the winner today. Ruben is picking the winner. Yep. Can I whisper something to you for a second? No? Okay. This is an interesting thing.
I don't think we could do the Jeopardy music.
No?
I think that's what was making it.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't our lead music. It was the Jeopardy music. Alex Trebek, you messing with our show. Now we gotta sing it? You gonna sing it? That was so much fun for us.
And the winner is
the winner is Ava Sue Peterson. Is the winner today.
Ava.
Ava won, and Ava, whoever you tagged as your vet. Yep, I knew it. Ava Sue Peterson, you are the winner today. Isn't that crazy? That's awesome. You are the winner today.
The winner.
She is so active in our comments. She's quickly becoming a super fan.
Very active in the comments.
We appreciate you, Ava. You're today's winner. Ava, whichever vet that you tagged, please put it again in the comments. And the two of you.
I know, Christelle. I did miss my call.
The two of you. Wow. Today's show's
Unfortunately, I'm
gone so
talking
smoothly.
about goose calls.
And so, Ava, just in case you missed this part, you gotta get a hold of Irva yourself. Irva is gonna mail you.
No, wait, hold on, go back. She was talking mess about me and then she won. Nah, go back. Nah, we not. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. No. How you go up? She was starting to talk mess about me, and then Eric, you sound like a.
No, look.
What is that?
Like Amityville Horror with a kazoo. When you were doing your music, that it was. She was saying it sounded like a kazoo in a horror movie.
Okay.
So you actually.
Yeah,
See, she's like, hey, boo.
You
like
got lucky, Ava.
And Johnny and Ava, you
Taxes
have Johnny
ain't gonna
Two
be
Socks
that
from
too
Twitch
much.
is congratulating you. This is amazing. We
You're
have
not
like
gonna
cross-platform love going on right now.
You're not
What
gonna
an
get.
amazing
You
show.
still gonna get your taxes though. Sorry,
Amazing
taxes
show.
still
This
come out.
It might be our worst performing show ever, but it might be my favorite one that we've done. And I gotta. So, Ava, you and your vet buddy
Or cause
need to contact Irva.
yo, y'all love talking about me. This isn't fair.
If you contact her on Facebook, follow them, then message them.
I give y'all.
That's how you get your prize.
I give y'all this lovely
Not-
talent.
We don't have it.
You guys are just so mean to me.
Nobody
I'm just
knows.
messing with you, Ava.
Y'all,
Ava.
everyone.
I think everybody really needs to like listen when I say this. Don't take things I say serious. Please stop. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna be me no more. I'm gonna just go back to quiet.
No, Eric.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna disappear. I swear. If you guys keep taking everything I say serious, I'm gonna disappear. Who's commenting is me?
Wait, there's Eric Martin is in the comments right now.
Like how?
It's.
Now I sound like a drama accordion. Krista. Everybody's picking on me today. I'm gonna run. Run. You guys are so mean. This is called online bullying. This is online bullying at its finest right here. This is the reason why people feel so depressed all the time, because you guys were such bullies. What did I do?
So
I gave you guys freak stuff.
Holy hell!
Every
Tomorrow we
day?
have Danny Danko on, and we have Andrew Muddy from Beantown Greentown on tomorrow, and we have Grant Smith on tomorrow for the first of his regular weekly segment. So tomorrow, like, do you realize that other than with Danny Danko, we almost don't have to be on the show tomorrow?
Danny Dank.
But tomorrow's going to be a good show.
Oh, Eric, I know there will be fingerprints and bites missing out of my prize. I'm expecting it. Oh, yeah. Eric, does your butt hurt? Next question. I asked Eric to marry me, and he said nothing, and that's been my issue, guys. You've entered the Matrix. Beantown, Greentown. Beantown, Greentown. Beantown, Greentown. Danny Danko. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Eric, you cold. How? Like, I don't understand. Like, what am I doing to you guys that you guys feel so offended by? What am I doing? I give y'all my voice, and y'all just turn
You see how
and
excited I
hit
am?
me with some poison. Now I'm hurt. My stomach is hurting. I need to eat right now. Should get some eggs out. That's what y'all like. Y'all love to see torture. Just get some eggs out. Torture the crowd.
People. So, by the way, like, so people are kind enough to send some care packages now and again, and a regular fixture now in every care package is those pickled eggs.
Yeah, everybody
keeps
sends me
sending.
pickled eggs, which is great because I love them. Like, absolutely love them. Anything else pickled y'all want to send?
Did you
Just
see
send
the
it my
PT
way.
I guess they're probably in a fridge somewhere. But
Send
like,
them
did you
my
see my PTSD
way.
reaction? I was like looking because I thought maybe they were out on the counter someplace. It just made my body cold a little bit. Like, my
Johnny
body
Two Socks said, "You have a good sense of humor, Eric. Don't sweat the haters."
My body.
Shout out to
temperature just
Johnny
went-
Two Socks.
My body temperature dropped.
Loving my sarcasm and
Johnny
how
gets it.
serious
Johnny
I'm not.
gets it.
Johnny gets it.
Johnny gets it.
But
Yeah,
there's-
pickled eggs shouldn't be a fucking thing. They don't need to be a thing. And yes, Bethany, thank you. A Charisse omelet with cheese, by the way, from
Oh,
LMAX
you
Center
guys
would
love
be
when
great.
we bring up the pickled stuff. Pickled eggs. Yummy, yum, yum.
No, it hurts. So we're gonna have Beantown on tomorrow. We're gonna have Danny Danko on tomorrow. I'm definitely not remembering everyone. Who was the other person that I mentioned? Oh, Grant Smith. Oh my God.
Grant, he
so
forgot
huge.
you. Grant, he forgot you. If you in a comment, if you listening, just know. He was like, yeah, I remember everybody, and then he forgot you. That's cold. I didn't forget you, Grant. I knew you was coming on.
Oh my God! And tomorrow is going to be the debut of this really cool thing too.
Layton, you should put
Y'all have
some
to be back
Kool-Aid
for that
in
tomorrow.
your pickle. You ever make Kool-Aid pickles? On this fire.
Oh, so they're colored, and they
Yeah.
taste.
And they
the
taste
thing?
like Kool-Aid.
So then it's what? It's Kool-Aid vinegar.
Yes. And it's so good.
I guess it's better than regular pickle vinegar.
Exactly.
By the way, my keyboard. So the other day he opened up his latest bottle of pickled eggs and spilled some juice. I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. He says it was on
Everyone
purpose.
said Nate Diggity 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 Dog can't get a signal to come in and say hi. Shout out
Tell
to
him to come
Nate
in.
struggling to get the signal down in Westport, aka no internet, aka
Oh, he's
third
in
world
Westport.
city.
Tell him there's no excuse. He should.
Clarissa said, y'all have problems. Why you hating?
Yeah, we
Don't
do.
be hating.
We do have problems.
People like it. People like the problems we have.
I guess I can put the music.
Can I come
thing
on the
back
show tomorrow? That depends, Rodney. You making some food for us? If you
What?
got food, you can come on the show every day
Oh,
as
Giuseppe.
long as we get that nice big old plate.
So Giuseppe is we're figuring out. He's got some ideas. He wants to do some.
Giuseppe.
He wants to. We're gonna make some content with Giuseppe, but Giuseppe also has the cannabis dating website thing.
See, Johnny Two Socks know what's up. Kool-Aid
And I wanted
pickles
him
take
to
a
come
week
on.
to make, but they're good. Just shake the jar every day. You right, my brother.
My bong or yours? Yes, Giuseppe. Call it my bong or
Like,
yours.
don't let them abuse you like that. It's not abuse. We really did it for money. We raised money. If it was no money raised, then it's abuse. But because we raise money, then it becomes not abuse. It becomes an obligation.
Right? It makes my stomach like I get a little cramp in a weird spot every time I think about.
Oh,
that.
April heard my
smell.
joke.
It's like
April heard my
a little
joke.
stab, a little knife stab.
If
Wait,
I
what
call
joke?
it, I call it Westport a third world city because the internet's so bad.
It is pretty bad. The cell signal's really bad too. So we picked a winner. It was Ava. Ava's not even in the comments anymore. She's like off to claim her prize.
Yep.
We really
If it's for money, that's fine. Exactly. You right.
we really appreciate today's prize sponsor, Irva. And for any of you out there that are listening, if you would like to be tomorrow's sponsor,
Oh,
You better
Clarissa
get a
said,
hold
in
of
that
us.
case,
Tomorrow's a big
Wonderland
show.
donates. They gonna be donating some eggs.
oh no, we don't need to find more places with eggs.
Thank you,
What is-
Clarissa. For every, I think.
Oh, Wonderland
he drank-
Tea. Wonderland Tea is there.
So he drank.
Wonderland donates.
So he drank the juice. That he didn't even eat the eggs. All we just need was the juice, and we got $100 and some. The eggs is probably gonna give us another $100. So if it's 5 eggs in a container or 6 eggs, that's about $600. So you could just donate the whole thing. Oh well, we didn't even add the juice. So it's the 6 eggs plus the juice, or it's 5 eggs plus 600. I was right. So yeah, we'll make a good. Each container you donate can make up to $600. So for every thing of eggs y'all donate, $600 goes to our choice.
So by the way, Ava just offered to do virtual dates with people that we could auction off.
Dan said I got 5 on it. Woo.
What does he have 5 on? What's he?
The eggs.
No, nobody. No, $5 is not enough. I don't know. We don't even need. No, there's no need to even start this.
Yo,
I
we
can't.
finna have a house full of eggs.
Look.
It's finna be about 80 chicken families.
It was
in
one
here.
thing to drink. It was one thing to drink that. Because here's the deal: is while I was actually drinking it, it wasn't so bad. It wasn't until I finished drinking it,
And
it
then you
became
gotta
really
breathe,
bad.
and then you gotta let the air flow through the
No,
nostrils.
well,
It's like
the
when you
first
drink
couple
alcohol
breaths,
and you hold your breath.
I wasn't holding my nose, but the first couple of breaths I didn't breathe out through my nose, and then it was like the third breath finally like
Oh, Dan said he got 10. Never
went
mind.
out and in. It's not enough. I don't like hard-boiled eggs. Never mind
Actually,
pickled ones.
what you
Don't-
saying? What for? You got to what to donate?
Nobody needs to. Why don't y'all just donate to charity because you feel like it'll make you a good person?
Wait. So what was you
You
saying
don't need
about?
to-
People want to see. People want to be amused when they donate money. They want to be entertained.
Yeah, why don't
They
y'all?
want you to be the
right.
circus. So they want to see you jump
Why
through the
don't-
hoop. They want to see you do the tie trick.
Why don't we?
Why
don't we make-
you eat eggs?
How about if we take a big spider that's non-poisonous and it has to sit on Eric's head for a minute
That's
for
fine.
charity?
I could do
you're
that.
all right with spiders?
Yo,
I
I'm
thought you
fine
didn't
with-
like spiders.
No, I had a tarantula before. I'm not scared of spiders.
Oh yeah, we didn't forget that.
Yeah, I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not scared of spiders or snakes. Y'all not getting me. The only thing I told you that I do not want to do is the peas. The peas is the whole, and it's crazy because Jessica A sent me
you
a picture
of all peas
full of frozen peas, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, why would you ruin
with like
my night?"
2 pieces of pepper in there.
It had nothing else but the peas. And it was just. No, I think it was some other vegetables, but I think it was like minimum like 4 carrots.
No,
maybe.
it was like mostly peas.
It was 90%.
Because she sent it to me too,
98%.
saying like this is for you and Eric, and I'm like,
What about you and Eric doing a hot sauce wing challenge? Oh yeah, I love to do hot
no,
sauce.
he can no.
I love to do hot
Yeah,
sauce, hot challenges.
Yeah, because it
That's my
doesn't.
thing.
All the hot stuff doesn't bother him.
But we use
Doesn't
tofu.
No, how about for him we use meat?
No, we're using tofu.
No,
That's
how
what it
about
said.
No, because
I don't eat meat. Then you eat
All right,
meat.
well, I don't eat pickled egg juice, but I did it for charity, didn't I? Maybe
no,
you should
but
do
this is
something.
but mine's is for a health reason. Yours is not like at all.
It was very unhealthy for me to drink. You don't even know what happened to me.
Dude, vinegar. If anything, that vinegar helped you. It got rid of.
I don't know who
got
was
rid of some
helping.
toxins.
I don't know who was helping, but wasn't.
Hey, look at you sent a lot of negative energy down that toilet. Let's say that.
That wasn't fun. It's not fun.
No, I'm not scared of snakes, lady. I had a snake. His name was Stretch, and my spider name was Jeffrey. I had a tarantula.
So, Christelle, we've had this whole discussion.
Okay,
over the last months.
Nate checking in from the third world city,
What's up,
Westport.
Christelle, we've talked about Eric actually swimming across the river.
What about those buffalo wings you housed? I made you and your not girlfriend mac and cheese and peas and carrots because you was vegetarian. I do not remember that because I do not have any memories of. Of
It was
that.
at Ellen's house. It would have been at Ellen's house.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember any. Let me tell you. You ever had a picture book and you save all your pictures and you can turn the page and more pictures of the different years? Let's just pretend that's what's in my head, and then about the last 2.5 years, them pages got ripped out. I don't know what happened to them. Somebody took them and ran with them, but they not there no more. So whatever y'all think y'all saw, that didn't happen. Unfortunately. I'm just saying, Ashley, this is it's just real. It's just facts. That's just. Want to see Mike and Eric wrestle it out in holy oil. Well, Ruben, that's not gonna happen, but I don't see why your head is even in that direction.
It was a good
I
try.
don't know what I don't know what you think about when you watch this show, but let's keep it. Let's keep the wall between me and Mike.
Vets and CBD.
Let's keep this vanilla and chocolate ice cream on separate sides
Reese's
of the thing.
peanut butter cup here.
Yeah, there ain't nothing
Reese's
mixed
vanilla,
here.
no Reese's vanilla cup.
All individuals, my brother. Over the tiny at the farm. Averill, don't be. Wait, Averill, why you putting business? Wait, hold on, Averill. Where's the loyalty? You don't put inside business outside. We keep closed greenhouse doors business in the greenhouse.
What
happens
in the greenhouse stays in the greenhouse.
Yeah, what's up, Averill? I thought
I
we was
will
on
wrestle
teams.
in pickled eggs, but I don't want to eat them.
I thought we was on teams, Averill. I can't believe you really took the time to write all of that out. I'm bamboozled right now. I need to. You know what? I quit. This is the second time
Aren't you
today.
supposed to sing it
The
out?
loyalty has left.
Aren't you supposed to sing it out?